up?
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
What's going on? You trying to run one?
Yeah,
Matt.
I trapped you. Yeah, I trapped you. I have questions to come and ask you.
Oh,
I trapped you for 5 minutes. You're stuck here.
I'm
Okay.
stuck. I'm gonna enjoy
So,
being stuck. Take her
question number
18.
one.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is going on with these resurfaced clips? When did these happen?
I think people just don't like me, so they're getting upset with me. So they're trying to bring up like all kinds of dirt and shit. Big Dipper, Courtney. Thank you.
But you know what's crazy is that same dirt. You remember when we first met? You did that. Ooh, ooh.
God.
W Jasmine. Let's go, Jasmine, with the match arena. You remember when we first met? You were hella fucking mean to me. You were like, "Oh, you call everybody a racist. You always pull a race card." Da 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 da. And then eventually we got past that because you apologized and you were like, "Oh, like that's not me. Whatever." Blah blah blah. And now we're cool.
Yeah.
But
Right.
now all this shit is stirring up again, and I'm hearing that instead of readdressing it or taking accountability again, which you say you already have, instead of doing any of that, you've just been dismissing how everybody feels about it. Is that true?
Would you say dismissing? Like, what do you mean? Are you,
I
like,
mean
if you're saying if
dismissing.
I'm going to apologize for it, no, I'm not. It's old ass clips. It was joking around. It's not even that serious. It's not that deep. I know I'm not racist. I know not none of this. And the people that even started all this are actually the racist ones. So I
Who
find it
started it?
hilarious. Huh?
Who started it?
Big Keen actually started it all.
Oh yeah, I don't fuck with Big King because just like 2 weeks ago, he was talking to Kaisha and he told Kaisha, he goes, "Oh, I have a black boy come and wash my car," like being weird, something like that. I unfollowed him because of that.
Oh no, he's really
So
racist. One more rose, chat. One more rose. Risky, thank
I've
you.
never fucked with him since that. But my thing is, this time around, you've already apologized to me in our own personal situation. But if there's hella people coming forth, in my opinion, not telling you what to do, in my opinion, the better thing to do is you gain so many new supporters and new watchers and new viewers that are now learning of this new clip. It's easier to just be like, I've already held myself accountable. I will apologize again. I'm no longer that person. I don't play like that anymore. Whatever the case might be. But you're saying you don't even want to do that.
I'm over here saying that no. Do I as far as my I get what you're saying, and it does make sense of what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you, and that would probably be the easiest route to go with it. But to me, it's kind of like it's the principle of people just I know I'm not, obviously people know I'm not racist. I'm not racist. And to me, it's like if anybody really wants to just believe that shit and run with it, let them run with it. I'm not going to sit here and try to defend myself or try to, I'm just not going to.
I'm not gonna lie, Alpha. I think that's the L take. I think that's gonna affect you worse than you think right now. Probably because you just don't have the time. I don't know what it is for you. Maybe you don't have the time for it. Maybe you don't really think it's a big deal. But I think that's gonna affect you way worse, and that's really unfortunate to hear because I feel like I've gotten to see your personality beyond our first interaction, and I fucked with you. But now I'm seeing that something like this, in my opinion, as a creator, that's our responsibility to clear up our image when things come up, whenever it comes up. That's my opinion as creators. If you don't agree with that or you don't feel like that's your vibe, it is what it is. But it's unfortunate that I feel like a lot of people are not going to fuck with you because of that going forward. And I don't think you're registering that right now, in my opinion.
Right. So when you say a bunch of people won't fuck with me, in telling, so let me get this straight. So by me saying, making a couple of jokes, and this is the word, and this is 2 years ago, and me making a couple of jokes, now I need to take accountability for it. I need to apologize for it, and I need to pretty much, I guess, beg people to forgive me when it's just What I'm gonna say
I don't
is,
think you have to beg anything. What I do think is you should take accountability, you should apologize, and you should say, give people the option to make their decision after that. If they still continue to attack and, well, you did this and you took accountability, you did apologize, and you're not exhibiting those same behaviors. But if you decide, fuck that, I'm not begging nobody for shit, y'all can make your opinion. No, I'm talking about creators and supporters are going to look at you differently, and you get to decide what that looks like depending on your reaction to how you handle it.
right. Well, all of my past, I've already pretty much taken accountability, but just because it got resurfaced, I do not believe I got to apologize all over again. And that's really my point. So pretty much y'all are literally asking me, look, I know you've already taken accountability for it and you've already said your piece on it, but it's resurfaced and now you need to take accountability again and apologize again. I'm not going to do that. And if people want to
The point of me saying that though, Alpha, is because you have so many new supporters. From 2 years ago, you have way more new supporters. And I think that it's unfair for the ones that didn't get to see that. They now have this new notion of you, oh, he's racist. You're literally saying I'm not, but you have not taken the accountability or the steps to make them not
what
believe
am I going
that.
to take? I mean, but let's really play it back. First off, me saying watermelons in the chat to a black person, is that really racist?
It is.
Because I love some watermelon, I love some chicken, I love all that, and I do not consider that racist at all.
The reason that it is racist is because it's a stereotype that demeans a black person. We know what that means when it's done by any race other than a black person. It's racist.
You can say maybe I said a black joke. I wouldn't say it's racist. I think people spread that R word too easily. I wouldn't say it's racist because if I said that to my black friends, dude, they would probably just honestly be like, we would all joke about it, right? Like
yes,
they wouldn't.
Keyword, your friends. These are people online that you do not know personally. Imagine I just came to a Hispanic person and I said SPIC or SPIC, whatever. That is racist. But maybe me and my Hispanic friends in the backyard be saying that. Nobody,
Wait,
it's not
what
the
if you
same.
said what?
The Hispanic slur. Like if I said that to a Hispanic person online, like, oh, you blah, 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 and laughed about it, I'm thinking it's a joke. But because me and my friends do that at school, that's not the same.
Yeah, but see, here's what people don't see. So I think that clip is all bullshit too. That was a clip. So the clip that people showed is a clip off favorited. And I'm not saying that's the only time I did that. But also, nobody showed the whole clip. You just saw a little piece of it and you saw what I said. And then it was all just manipulated. Did I say that stuff? Yes. I took accountability for that. I said that. And I even said that to multiple people, not just only that person. But what I'm sitting here saying is, most of the time when I did do that, and you had to understand my platform at that time, usually somebody either a black person came at me first and probably said something to me first by calling me white boy or something. Secondly, also, I used to have a gifter and he used to send me the watermelon gift. I don't know if the watermelon gift's still on here. He used to send me that and it was more of just an inside joke thing. And that's kind of how all that started anyways. So it's not like I was just like, oh, watermelons, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there's a story to it. You know what I mean? It's not
but what about the back of the bus comment? Because that's
right. And I even said this. I said this to everybody. I didn't care if you were white, black, Mexican. I said that I called everybody boy. I called everyone boy. Black, white, anybody. I said that to multiple people back then. It wasn't just only a black person. It was literally multiple people. You can find videos everywhere of me calling everybody boy. Boy, I don't know about, on the bus. And that was on favorited. That was literally 2 years ago. At the end of the day, I'm just saying the whole point is, I'm not racist. So what does it matter?
It's not a me thing, Alpha. It is everyone that you potentially would have in battles. Obviously, it's thousands of people on this app. It doesn't matter. If you really don't care for the creators that would not want to fuck with you, okay, that's a you thing. But the supporters, the people that give, the people that watch, the people that are in charge of conversations, there's so many people beyond just me personally, Feenyx. We've had our own interaction that you apologized to me directly, and I have not seen that behavior since. So I've never ran back to that and be like, oh, but you did this to me, but I haven't ran back to that. But now seeing these clips resurface, I'm seeing that it wasn't just a thing you did to me. That was a part of your content at one point. But now there's new people that watch me, that watch you, that are around these conversations, and you're refusing to do what makes sense, in my opinion, which would be to hold yourself accountable and take apology again and just be like, listen, I do not move that way again. That is no longer my platform. If you are offended, I understand. If you are not, thank you for staying with me. Something like that. But you're saying you don't want to do that. So that's up to you.
Can I explain a little bit more why?
Sure.
So another big reason why I don't want to do that is for the fact that I used to have a whole different platform. If I apologize again and I've already explained everything about me, and if I apologize for that, do you know how much shit, I mean, if you just understand how much bad shit there is as far as what I used to do on here, there's tons of shit. You think this is going to be, and all these people are just out to get me anyways. You think this is going to be the only thing that surfaces? If I apologize for this, I'm going to have to start apologizing for every single little thing that surfaces. And it's just like, bro, look, it's like, I said these things. Everybody knows I'm a good guy. Everybody knows I'm not racist. Everybody knows that I said some jokes. It wasn't that deep.
To you. You have to remember, it's not that deep to you. The people that it does affect, the black and brown people that do take offense to it, whether they were on the screen or not, it's different for them because we have to hear it every day. So to you, it's not that serious. That's what I think you're like forgetting.
What I'm saying is, though, to me, what's crazy and so hypocritical are the people that are trying to expose me, but yet they're actually the ones that are the bad people. Which I just find.
I can understand that because I do agree that what's his name?
Big King.
Big Keen. I've seen shit about him that literally made me unfollow him. I don't have shit to say to you. I don't even have a banter, co-host, co-worker relationship with him at all. I unfollowed him, period. So I did not fuck with that at all.
Oh,
so,
I could usually show his video, but you've already, you don't fuck with him anyway, so.
Yeah, I literally don't fuck with him anyways. But that's why I was able to like have a conversation with you is because we've already had our own interaction and moved past it. I don't want it to be a situation where I'm sitting here like, damn, do I even call Alpha for a battle because my team doesn't fuck with him? What's the point of even battling with him? Because I can see where you're coming from, but I also don't agree with not in my opinion, the better thing to do. You don't want to do that. That also is a message to a lot of people, and you have to be okay with what that looks like. And allegedly, your chat is currently your chat is still doing those same things.
I guess my thing is, it's just like, to me, I know myself. I think a lot of my supporters know me, who I really am. I do agree with a lot of what you're saying, and I understand exactly where you're coming from. And it does make sense, like it really does. And it's just, I've already held myself accountable already, and I'm just not going to do it again because someone's asking me to. And people could look at me like I'm lower than that, whatever, but that's like me asking you to like resurface something, take accountability again, which you already did, and apologize again. It's just like.
The difference is like, you're standing on, you don't want to. You're a grown-ass man, do whatever you please. Me personally, I chose to be a creator. I want to be a creator. I want to elevate, and I don't want anything to cause people to see me in a light that I am not. So I would apologize. I would move on. I would readdress it. That's why I said it.
Right, and that's the difference. I'm not going to sit there and bow down to people. I'm not going to do that.
That's not bowing down. That is
absolutely is bowing down, and I'm not.
No, it's not. That's you standing on your morals and who you are. If that's what you want to be.
Wants to think I'm racist? Fuck it. I'm not gonna sit there though and bow down to nobody.
That's cool. Well, that's your answer to that.